Why is it that the illegal colony refuses to define their borders? 75 years plus, they refused to define their borders. How are they part of the UN? They had conditional acceptance into the UN. Condition 1, define your borders. Condition 2, the right of return of Palestinians. Condition 3, Jerusalem is an international city. It gets an international status. Did they follow through with any of that? No. Kick them out of the UN. Why won't they define their borders? Let's not ask me. Let's not ask you. Let's listen to what their leaders say. What does Smotrich say? Doesn't Smotrich say we're going to go from here, we're going to take Lebanon, we're going to go all the way to Damascus in Syria, Jordan's gone, we'll take that, we'll keep going to the Euphrates in Iraq, take half of Iraq, we'll take all the way down to half of Syria, and Egypt's gone too. Fuck the people that live there. There's no people that live there because God gave us this land. Now, this is a group of people, a group of colonialist settlers that refuse to apply international law. It does not apply to them. They refuse to recognize it. It does not apply to them. What they say is God gave it to us. But on the other hand, they say we're a Western democracy. We're like you. We're just like all of you guys. Look at us. Don't you see you in us? And then on the other side, the resistance is founded on the basis of religion, like they have a religious foundation, but they say, apply international law, apply the law. There's a difference there, right? One group is saying, hey, apply the fucking law. One group is saying, don't apply the law to us, God says. But that's the group that says they're a Western democracy, or they're like you. Maybe you see yourself in them. Right? But I'll tell you something, the rest of the world, the global south, the vast majority of people see themselves in us, in the Palestinians, in the occupied people, because they lived through that. They went through that. Their grandparents went through that. Their great-grandparents went through that. The whole world's against you. A couple of weeks ago, they had a vote at the UN to condemn Israel's occupation. 141 to 14 or to 11, I believe. I think to 11. If you looked at those countries that voted on the other side, the 11, it's the US, Israel, and a bunch of small, like the American colony islands in the Pacific. The whole world is against them and what they're doing. And they don't see this. This is the biggest loss of influence America will ever see because they're running to the defense of their masters, right? And to the defense of what? Of their genocide. They're running to enable their genocide. Who's going to ever listen to America? Why should anybody ever listen to America when America says the rule of law, when America says democracy, when America says women's rights, when America says anything? Why would anybody ever listen when Gaza has showed the whole world your hypocrisy? Why won't they define their borders? Ask yourself that. It's not rocket science.